What's up, you fucking nerds? So I know you're thinking, I just started this game. This really cool intro jumped in, but I don't know what the hell to do about my character creation, my faction creation. Well, let me impart some wisdom on you. Wisdom. So take a look at these. You don't want to do these. These are pre-made. That's fucking boring. Let's create a new one. Each of these physical forms have their own advantages and sometimes disadvantages. I'm not going to run through all of them. If you take a look, we got hobbits, we got glovinoids, felines, right? All of them have their really, really cool, unique traits. And what you can do here is you can hover over and see exactly what you might want to do. Each of them super unique. Each of them are really fun to play with. If you are somebody who just wants to completely dominate and make it real easy for your characters and your armies to travel through certain areas, you want to go with these guys. Felines, desert adaptation, which means you can turn any plot of land, any sort of section of really anywhere on the map into desert, which is really difficult for everyone, for every other type of character to traverse through, but not you. You can actually move even quicker through desert. That's just one example. Molekin, Toadkin, Ratkin, Foreskin. Also, they have traits down here. As you notice, they change alongside, but you can also cycle through these. You can change them. But ultimately, the ones that are already here are actually kind of cool, and I actually don't like changing them because it's fun. Like, look at this. Hideous stench. How fun is that? Anyway, so you go in there. You select what you want. Let's go. I'm going to go Orcoid. Jump in here. Here is where you pick something that's a little more impactful on the game you're going to end up playing. So you got feudal, essentially kind of like the old medieval times where you have a king, you have lords, ladies, knights, boom, 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 all nicely structured like that. They are feudal lords, which means you get specific lords per city that you set up. So you have a lord of war. You want to make sure that he's assigned to the place where you're generating a lot of troops. Or you have like the lord of crops. Make sure that there's a lot of farms in that city, yada yada. Remember, you only start though with one city. So figuring out how you want to do that, I'd probably recommend starting with lord of crops. In that initial city, you can always switch these throughout the game. You got high, you think of like high elves, that kind of thing, very in-depth knowledge shit. Barbarians, these guys run around, they just cause chaos. If you played, what is that game called? Total War. Very similar. Industrious, you think of dwarves when you do this. Really, all the upgrades that you're going to end up getting, going to be really heavily against production, basically building up your cities over time. Another thing they can do here is called scout prospecting. Basically, you can run your scouts around to all the different mountains in the game, and you can yank out, you can bring up production value, gold, or even some items that you can assign to your heroes. You got dark. That's cool. Basically, you don't have to worry about your city's stability because everyone's just so damn terrified of you. So everything can be really, really shitty in all of your cities, but it won't matter. That's one big highlight. Mystics. These guys are like really magic akin dudes, and they also develop mana income. So basically, you're going to be a king or queen or they royalty. Be able to cast a ton of magic. Fuck it, let's go with that. Okay, cool. Then you've got a lot of society traits. You can pick two. Some of them aren't capable or aren't compatible with others, kind of like this. So like if you're a scion of evil, where you gain all of the things listed here, you cannot also be a chosen uniter. Now what you can see here is these like little fingernail things here. Those are essentially good traits. So things that are going to make you aligned to the proverbial good. And then you have negative traits, evil traits, which you can see next to this alignment here. See this -10, here's everything. Those will make you a little bit more evil. Now where this matters is that as you play the game, you're going to see things that are really good. You're going to run into civilizations that are very good or very evil. And the more aligned you are, the better you're going to get along with them. So evil people get along with other evil settlements, and good the same. A lot of great stuff here. Usually, if you've aligned something here, so like with industrious, you basically want to take a look at what other industrious traits you want to build upon. If you end up going like dark and then try and be real light, you're going to end up muting a lot of your own society characteristics. It's going to be, you're just going to seem confused here. So what you want to do, so if I go mystic back here, I at least want to do one of these. Gifted casters, see how magically attuned these are? So I can do ancient wise ones or something like that. Devotees of good, cool, boom, select that. Then here, what is this? What is all this crap? So these are all tomes, and they also align with those, let me show you, with these kind of, what do you call these? Themes of traits. So you have here this these arrows here. That's an affinity. Oh, I guess that's the word's affinity. So here they are. Here's the affinity types: nature, materium, astral, shadow. They also align to this here. See? Go here. So if I'm mystic, and like I did before, ancient wise ones, go 2 of these. And normally, you're going to want to also select a mystic or astral affinity tome. If you're doing, chaos, there's that one. There's the other one here, whatever that is. There's nature. This one's like good or whatever, order affinity, right? Usually you want to start off with the ones that you're most aligned to already, because they're going to build up quicker within a tree, within the skills tree and the unlock tree. So here what you're going to, for example, so Tome of the Horde, if you decide to start with this tome, then it's going to cycle through all of these different upgrades at the beginning. Once you are done with this tome, then you're able to select another tome. Now you could go over here, Tome of the Rock. You could go all the way over here, Tome of the Beast. You can select any of these. But the faster that you go up the unlocking tomes, the faster you get to different tier tomes. So here, this is a tier 1 tome, which means these are going to be kind of lame. Honestly, they're not going to be all that impactful, but as you go up tier 2, tier 3, tier 4, tier 5, you're going to unlock way more stuff, way better magic, way better characters and units that you can unlock and send onto the battlefield, things like that. So what I would end up doing here is, because I'm so mystic forward, I'm going to start with a mystic tome.
What is your ruler's origin?
Then you get to choose between your ruler's origin. Either he's a champion or a wizard king. I love the idea of a champion, just somebody coming up from their people. It's very cool. You also start off with a relation with free cities plus 100, because they see you as just a man of the people, or a woman of the people, or they are the people, whatever. All the cities, see, I'm not going to read all these, you guys can read. Here's all the different cool attributes. It will be given to you when you're selecting a champion, or you're a wizard king, somebody who's already had power and is very awesome. Awesome. That is very good at casting magic. That's basically the sum of it here. So since I'm still so magic on this build so far, I'm going to go Wizard King. Boom.
Reveal yourself.
Then you get into the fun stuff. None of this shit matters. You can make your guy as tiny as you want. Where's tiny? Where's tiny? Here, arm length. You can make him as tiny. You can make him just the tiniest dude. It's not going to change a single damn thing. This is your ruler. Go to your race. You can change all this. Get down there. Come on, be tiny. Just tiny orcs. No one's ever seen it before. Make my orcs green, whatever. Like, you can really spend a long time in this. Then up here, select the colors you like. Orcs, they're always green, at least in my brain. So we go here. What do we want to do? Like let's make a fun little. There you go. Astral, right? We're astral. Select.
Your
Boom.
journey begins.
You can decide if you're an astral lady or an astral lord, or an emperor or empress. Change out the names. If you like Galax as a first name, cool, but you don't know about the last name, you can cycle. Boom. Boom, I don't like that either. Wayfarer. The burly. Let's go burly boys. Burly boys. Onward. And you're done. You've made it. Boom, and it's listed here. Here's some other ones I made. They're pretty damn cool. No cheating. All right, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. Bye.